What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Now, we may not be the best, and every play won't be perfect, but I guarantee you we'll have a good time. Smash that like button for us if you're hyped, and I hope you enjoy. What's good, YouTube? That what I need to hear back again once again. And today would say we are here for our week 11. I don't even know what week it is. We are for our week 11 United Championship League UCL. I almost said United States battle. God damn it! My head's all over the place today. But we're here for our week 11. God damn! We're here for our week 11 UCL battle against Patterrz and the Newcastle NIdokings. So if you guys are hyped, if you're a proud member of the Happy Nation, and you're supporting the Tucson Terrakions, make sure you smash our like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, this week is very, very scary because Patterrz and I have the exact same record. The Tucson Terrakions and the Newcastle NIdokings have the exact same record in the league right now, and it's very, very scary what's going to happen this week, because a lot of people are saying that this match has a lot of pressure on it because whoever wins is going to end up going to playoffs, and whoever doesn't is going to end up losing. So if we go to playoffs, then we go to playoffs. If we don't, then we'll try again next season. I'm going to knock on wood and hope for the best. If you guys missed out on our team preparation video that went up last night, go and check it out. That'll explain everything as our thought process going into this battle and why we brought what we brought. But I'm going to load up Music 23 and hope for the best. I told Patterrz 2 or 3 times, don't bring Staraptor. That's all he needs to do. I'm hoping that the mind games worked. Like, I told him not to bring Staraptor so that he'll think that I'm telling him to bring Staraptor. Does that make sense? Reverse psychology. But he brought the Staraptor. God damn it. Okay, so we have Staraptor. We have Slowbro. We have Armaldo. We have the Venusaur, which is his Mega. The Magneton, which we thought was a 50-50 chance of him bringing, and the Haxorus, which is a very, very scary mon. Looking at his team, I feel like he's going to lead with Armaldo. I feel like he's going to lead with Armaldo because that's his spinner and also the mon that sets up rocks for him. The Staraptor could be a lead as well. Those are the only 2 real potential leads I can see him going with, unless he predicts us to lead with Crocodile and then ends up going for, I don't know. It's interesting. I honestly, I want to lead with Crook because I don't think the Armaldo can touch us too much. I also wouldn't mind leading with the Rotom either, because that could be decent. But either way, on our side, we have Liability, our Crocodile, we have Titania, our Mega Gardevoir, Urza, our Swellow, 30 Minutes, our Rotom Heat, Scrub, our Flygon, and Canada, our Chansey. I have 30 seconds, and everything inside me is telling me to lead with Liability, but I feel like he's going to lead with Armaldo. I want to get rocks up. That's my primary objective this week. I'm going to go with my gut and lead with Crook. I'm thinking, the thought process, I kind of want to lead with Rotom because I could Volt Switch on the Staraptor because I can live a hit. I'm just going to confirm. I can Volt Switch on the Staraptor, I can live a hit. I could burn the Armaldo if he leads with that. I kind of want to lead with Flygon as well because I could outspeed, but we'll see what ends up happening. I'm predicting a Armaldo lead, so we'll see. We'll see. So we're going to lead with Liability and try and get rocks up. Please don't tell me you predicted and led with Venusaur, but he led with Armaldo instead. Okay, I'm going to jot down his team again on a more detailed section so I can write down moveset and items and everything like that as well as we go. Now, if he has Stealth Rock and Rapid Speed, his other 2 moves have to be Rock Slide or Stone Edge and X Scissor. That's what I'm guessing. I want to look at something real quick. I'm pretty sure that I want to go with Stealth Rock for this move. But I want to see. I'm pretty sure we're just going to exchange rocks right now. But I want to. He could have Rock Blast. That could be a thing as well. He could have Rock Blast. Even after Intimidate, X Scissor still does a lot of work, and that's not going to allow us to live hits from the Staraptor. So is he going to go for Rocks turn 1, or is he going to X Scissor? I think I'm going to just go ahead and get our Rocks up. If he X Scissors us, then he X Scissors us. But I'm going to go ahead and get our Rocks up and see what he ends up going for. I'm trying not to rush. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm trying not to rush too much this week but at the same time, I really want to get rocks up. And we'll be able to know from turn 2 if he's either carrying X Scissor or Rapid Spin. If he decides to spin everything away right now, or if he's just gonna stay with what he has. Let me think here. This Armaldo could prove to be a problem. Let me look at, because we can't crit. See, his X Scissor does more than our Earthquake does. So the question is he going to spin turn 1, or is he going to X Scissor turn 1? Because I really don't want to risk this Crocodile, because this is our check to his Staraptor. Let me double check one more Mon real quick. In terms of damage. Oh my god, X Scissor still tears through Flygon. Ah! What do? I'm gonna go out to Chansey at this point. Because I feel like if he spins, or if he goes for an offensive move, Chansey, I think, can take it the best, and we're kind of sort of just stall wall at that point. Are you gonna spin, or are you gonna attack? He spun immediately. I could have got a free Earthquake off! Okay. What I'm gonna do... is... I'm gonna go for Toxic. Because he didn't bring the Nidoqueen, which is good, because Nidoqueen is not one of those mons that tore through our entire team. I'm gonna Toxic, because unless he goes out to the Venusaur, we should be good. And if we could Toxic a Battle Armor Pokemon, that would be great. And at that point, I could just click Soft Boiled or Counter. Please don't go out to Venusaur, Patterrz. He carries Stone Edge. Okay, so we can live another Stone Edge. I'm going to Soft Boil right now. Just see what he wants to go for, because I don't want to reveal Counter just yet. I'm going to Soft Boil because I don't want to reveal Counter just yet. Of course, if he crits with the Stone Edge, knock on wood, my lord, please knock on wood, then that'll be a problem. But I don't want to reveal that just yet. And if he decides to swap, predicting a soft-boiled Toxic Stall, then we'll get a free soft-boiled off and we can go accordingly from there. I'm just happy that I got the Toxic off on the Armaldo, because like I said, he's Battle Armor, and we can't play for crits or anything like that, or hope that a crit kills. So he did withdraw. I'm predicting Venusaur at this point. Tree Rex. Venusaur. Venusaur. Okay, so I'm gonna Soft Boil to get that HP back. This is a very scary situation, because if he carries Synthesis, we could very well end up being setup fodder. And that's not good. That's not good at all. Because we don't want to end up in a situation where we're letting him get growths up. Does Venusaur get Calm Mind? I don't know. But normally they run growth, because that ups their attack. And I know he's going to have a shit ton of HP. I mean, I guess the plus side is that we could scout for a move, and we could try and get some damage off. It's just one of those things that's like, I need to get... I'm going to risk something right now. I'm going to play very, very risky, because this Venusaur is risky in itself. I'm going to play risky right now. I feel like he might go for a Toxic. In an attempt to Toxic me, I just have to hope and pray he doesn't go for a Sludge Bomb. Please don't Sludge Bomb me. I feel like he might Sludge Bomb me. I really hope he doesn't Sludge Bomb. I'm going to go out to Urza Arsuelo. It's very risky, but I'm going to go out to Urza Arsuelo in hopes that he either tries to set up or that he tries to Toxic. Because if he Toxics, that's fine. We have Guts. And there goes the Mega Venusaur. This is so risky. It's not very smart. It's not very smart. He went for knockoff. Wow. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That is common. That is actually really common. That is actually really common on Venusaur sets. I didn't even think about that. But hey, that's good to know now, and I'm glad I didn't leave Chansey in, going for a Seismic Toss, because that would have screwed over Chansey. Okay, so what I'm going to do at this point, I kind of have to click Brave Bird. I kind of have to click Brave Bird because I can't swap out, because the rocks are going to destroy me on the switch-in. So what I'm going to do is, I feel like he's going to swap to either Slowbro or... I could predict, to be honest. Because if he swaps to either Slowbro or... That's the only downside. Is that if he ends up going out to Slowbro or... Armaldo, and that's a problem. Is there anyone that I can go out to that handles both Slowbro and Armaldo? There's Chansey, but if he stays in, he could just load up another knockoff, and then that's just asking for someone to die. I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird. I feel like he's gonna swap. I feel like he's definitely gonna swap, but I'm gonna click Brave Bird. Because you see, he hasn't made his move yet. So if he ends up leaving this thing in, that'd be amazing. But I feel like he's gonna go out to... He left it in! So are you bold? I mean, I know we're not guts boosted, but still. That is amazing damage. Thank you, Patterrz, for leaving that in. Thank you. Did he go for Synthesis? Please don't tell me he went for Synthesis. He went for Giga Drain. Okay, so we revealed Giga Drain. Okay, the best part about this, however, is that he's not Bold Nature, so he could be offensive. What I want to do real quick, I want to look up Mega Venusaur's speed. I want to look up Mega Venusaur's speed in comparison to Mega Gardevoir at this point. We'd have to Mega Evolve to outspeed. We'd have to Mega Evolve to outspeed, and we're not Mega Evolved yet. So that's just asking for a Sludge Bomb. And I can't risk that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into... Scrub. I'm thinking either Scrub or Flygon, or 30 minutes or Rotom. And I can either Volt Switch out because he doesn't carry any of his ground types. Well, there's Magneton, but I don't think he's going to go into Magneton because I could just click Overheat. That might be a bit smarter because Volt Switch will kill from this range. I could Volt Switch out, but I don't outspeed. Never mind, I don't outspeed. I have to go out to Flygon. I have to go out to Flygon and click Earthquake because there's nobody on his team that appreciates an Earthquake. Only downside to that is that's going to give him a free switch into Slowbro. Or actually, you know what I could do? You know what I very well could do? I can click U-turn right now. I can click U-turn right now and end up killing off this Venusaur and getting out of here, and that would keep him from sending in the Slowbro. Because U-turn will do enough to kill. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and keep him from sending in the Slowbro. And this will allow me to go out to Crook, which might invite the Slowbro out again. I don't know. But I really want, I don't see him trying to save this Venusaur for anything, because if I get rocks up again, it's donezo. If only he hadn't knocked me off. This would be a dead Venusaur right now. It'd be a dead Venusaur right now. But that's going to take out the Venusaur, which is a huge threat, a huge problem on his team, down and out. So I'm happy about that. And while that gives him the initiative to send out whoever he wants, I feel like the safest thing for us to do is to go out to... Based on who he has left, I feel like the safest play for us right now is to go out to our Rotom. Because if he wants to go out to Staraptor, I can live it. Ooh, I might not. Ooh, that might hurt from Staraptor at that point. Now that I think about it. Let me calc. Before I send anything out, let me calc. Let me calc this real quick. Let me calc. He could easily click Double Edge, which he might just do and just blow our Rotom away. I still think Rotom is the safest thing because I don't think he'd go out to Staraptor on Rotom. So I'm gonna go out to Rotom at this point. I could go out to Chansey too, because Chansey could fuck over. I don't know. Chansey might end up being the safer switch because if he wants to bring out Magneton, he can't touch us. If he wants to bring out Staraptor or Haxorus, he can't touch us. If he wants to go out to Slowbro, I'm Toxicking it. I'm gonna go out to Chansey. I feel like Chansey is the safer play. I can Toxic the Slowbro, the Haxorus, I can whatchamacallit, the Magneton, Seismic Toss the Magneton, the Staraptor, I can live a hit and hit back with counter. And the Armaldo, we've already had this situation where he has no reason to Rapid Spin, he has no reason to go for Stealth Rock, so if he goes out to Armaldo, he's gonna hit me with a physical move, so I can go for counter there as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm just happy that Urza did her job. And some people always ask me, how come you have Urza and Titania? Isn't it the same person? Does it matter? It's an anime character. It's named after Titania from Fairy Tail, of course. Okay, so we have this Armaldo here, which is surprising that he decided to go out to this because Armaldo doesn't get recovery. So let me see here. I want to check out, because I'm pretty sure Armaldo gets Superpower, doesn't it? Do you think he'd run Superpower or Knockoff? Then again, he did swap out. It does get Brick Break, Rock Smash as well, and it does get Knockoff. I swear to all that is good, Patterrz, if you carry Knockoff on this goddamn, I swear, if you carry Knockoff, I feel like he's gonna have Knockoff. I mean, he swapped out before. So why wouldn't he just stay in and go for Knockoff again? I'm gonna click counter. I feel like it's time. He's Stone Edged. Perfect. Get him up, out! Get him up, out! No more Rapid Spin for you! Okay, so the Armaldo is gone. Chansey did its job. We revealed counter, but I think it was the perfect time. I don't think it was too early. I think that was the perfect time because if anything, that might keep him from sending in the Staraptor or anybody else at this point. And then again, he could just send in the Staraptor right now and just blow me away because Chansey's not in any position to take a hit from the Staraptor. But yo, that was perfect. Shout out to the boy Numnexus for the pro tip with counter. He has been trying to get me to run counter on this Chansey since week 1. And 11 weeks in, it finally worked. And that was great because we got rid of a Battle Armor Mon. Ooh, shit. Okay, so what I want to do right now is I want to look up Haxorus. And let's see. Ah! Outrage tears through it. God damn it! I feel like he's not even going to try and set up. He's just going to click on Outrage. But you know what? If he wants to do that, that's fine. If he wants to click on Outrage, that's fine. Because I can live a Dragon Claw. I don't know. If he gets a max roll on Dragon Claw, we're not going to live. But Outrage is literally the only thing that he can click. And that's banded. If he's banded, Outrage is the only thing that he can click that will 100% KO me. I'm going to click on... Let's look at a Dragon Dance set. Outrage still does a lot. Outrage is the only thing you can click on that would tear through me. It does get Poison Jab, so what do you think the chances are of him going for Poison Jab? What do you think the chances are of him going for Poison Jab? Predicting the Gardevoir switch. I'm gonna go for Toxic, because if I go for counter, now that he knows that I have it, and he gets a Dragon Dance up, that's a problem. Seismic Toss obviously is not going to do enough, and Soft Boil is just going to allow him to get a free Dragon Dance. I'm going to click Toxic, so on the off chance that he does go for Dragon Dance, predicting a counter, I can hopefully get that Toxic off on him. He went for Dragon Dance, so I'm glad I didn't counter. Okay, I was sweating bullets for a second, hoping that that wouldn't miss. Literally, I was hoping that wouldn't miss. Okay, so at this point, anything he does will kill. Anything he does will kill us. My thing is, I'm not too terribly worried because we do. Oh, if he gets a second Dragon Dance, though, that's a problem. If he gets a second Dragon Dance up, then it becomes a problem. I mean, we do still have liability. We can always send him in and get the Intimidate drop off. He's still going to hit hard, because Haxorus's base attack is like 145. I'm just trying to think what's the safest way to go about this, because if I stay in and Soft Boiled, he could potentially get a second Dragon Dance up. My thing is, if he doesn't go for another Dragon Dance, and he just kills off the Chansey, then I get a free switch into Scrub, who outspeeds at this point, and I can tear through this thing. I just don't want to risk liability because he's our solution for the Staraptor. Please don't Dragon Dance again. Please don't Dragon Dance again. If he Dragon Dances again, I said this in Team Prep, if he gets 2 Dragon Dances up, we lost. And this is one of those plays. Do I Soft Boil or do I go out to Gardevoir? I'm gonna Soft Boil because I can't risk the prediction. Oh my god. We just lost. We just lost. That is the risk that you run when you're using Chansey. That is the risk that you run when you're using Chansey, because if you don't have it in the right situation, Chansey can become setup fodder. And now that he has 2 Dragon Dances up, we can't touch this thing. There's nothing that we can do that can touch this thing. We just lost. I can click counter. He carries superpower. I mean, the plus side, that lowers his attack. I guess that's the plus side to that. So he's actually... Actually, that's not bad. Because superpower lowered his attack 1 stage. And if I send in liability, then that brings him back down to neutral. So it's actually not bad. He didn't even have to go for a superpower. He honestly didn't even have to go for a superpower. Only downside to this is... now he outspeeds. He does outspeed, which sucks, but I want to calc it. I want to calc. Why is Moxie not on here? I'm on the shutdown damage calc and Moxie's not here. At +1, I think I can live any hit from him. I mean, at neutral, even a superpower. I don't know, that's really scary. I have 40 seconds. I have 40 seconds. I'm gonna try this real quick. I want to check this out. Before I make a decision, I want to check this out. I mean, Outrage one-shots us at this point. Outrage one-shots us. I'm telling you, Haxorus is so fucking strong. Superpower obliterates us, even at neutral. I mean, I'm screwed. There's nothing that I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. I told you, if he gets 2 Dragon Dances up, he withdrew! What? I don't know why he did that. I guess he didn't think that being at neutral would kill, but even a Haxorus at neutral, superpower one-shots. Outrage, min damage is 94%. Wow. Okay. Okay, we might have just gotten blessed. I don't know. I don't know what his plans are for that Haxorus at the end of the day. What I want to do now, I really want to go out to Gardevoir. But if this Slowbro carries Shadow Ball, it'll be a problem. Because he could very well load up a Shadow Ball. And Scald bodies everything else on our team that we have remaining. You know, Chansey was our hope for this thing. But again, it's one of those situations where, you know, Chansey ends up being setup fodder for this thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out to Gardevoir and hope he doesn't Shadow Ball. I feel like he's gonna Scald. I'm gonna go out to Gardevoir because that's really my only option. Scald bodies the Rotom, Scald bodies Crocodile, Scald bodies Flygon. I just have to go out. The best part about that is that we've been saved in regards to the Haxorus sweeping us at this point in time. And he went for Scald. Okay. So he revealed Scald. And that does so much damage. Oh my god. And he's got leftovers. We definitely outspeed, so I'm gonna Mega Evolve. And the question is, do I click Thunder Wave or Hyper Voice? You know what? I'm not gonna Thunder Wave because if he hard switches to Magneton, then it's a problem. And I'll actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the damage calc again. I want to see. We have the time. We have the time. We have the time. Because we outspeed this thing. I want to see how much a Hyper Voice does. How much a Hyper Voice does. God damn it! I keep clicking the wrong thing. Hyper Voice does up to 80%. If he goes out to the Magneton, predicting the Hyper Voice, I can go for it. See, my thing is, if he goes to the Magneton, I go for Thunder Wave, we're back to square one. If I don't predict it, I'm just going to click Thunder Wave. I'm going to click Thunder Wave because I feel like that's safer at the end of the day. Because I can paralyze this thing, and that's better for us in the long run. Did you go out to Magneton? Oh, did you go out to Magneton? Because the thought crossed my mind to just predict it and go for Focus Blast. So he doesn't carry Shadow Ball. He doesn't carry Shadow Ball, which is good. Downside, we revealed that we carry Thunder Wave. But I feel like he's probably going to be carrying Analytic. So what I'm going to do, that wasn't the best idea in the world, I'll give you that. I just felt like it was safest. Flash Cannon bodies us. Focus Blast bodies him. Even with Eviolite, Focus Blast bodies him. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it. I'm trusting the damage calc right now. Magneton with Eviolite coming from Mega Gardevoir. Focus Blast bodies it. Gardevoir stretching. Ugh. Scarf? Is Scarf Magneton a thing? Please don't tell me Scarf Magneton's a thing. I hope he didn't Scarf his Magneton. Thank you, Titania. Thank you. Oh, what?! He has to have some sort of special defense investment. That's the only thing I can think of. Either that or he's a special nature. Because I'm looking at the damage calc right now. Focus Blast minimum damage is 115%. Minimum damage is 115%. Even with Eviolite, unless the damage calc glitched and it's wrong or anything, because min damage is 115%. Why did that Magneton live just now? I don't even know what to say to that. I'm going to... I don't even know what to say. Obviously, at this point, Gardevoir has to go down because he's going to load up something. Gardevoir is going to go down. He's probably going to U-turn, to be honest. He's probably going to U-turn, to be honest. And go out to Slowbro because his Slowbro walls the rest of our team. I can't do anything. Why did that not kill? I mean, even if it would have killed, he still could just go out to Staraptor and body me at that point. But still, I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm gonna click Hyper Voice for what it's worth. I was gonna say he's just gonna U-turn. Doesn't make a difference. I don't understand that. I'm not gonna say that it matters at the end of the day, but I don't understand why the damage calc says 115%, but he lived. I have max special attack, max speed. Even on this damage calc, the damage calc didn't even have max special attack. Now it has max special attack, and it only increases the damage it can do. So I'm really not sure. Okay then. What I want to do right now, I need to keep my Crocodile alive. Flash Cannon and HP Grass both do 50%, which is too much damage for me to be comfortable with. It's too much damage for me to be comfortable with. So I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out to, because I really want to get my rocks back up. Late game rocks. I really want to get my rocks back up for that Staraptor to help wear it down. So I want to go out to Liability and go for Stealth Rock, but a Flash Cannon or an HP Grass is going to obliterate us. Or it's not going to obliterate us, it's going to do more damage than I need at this point. I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to go out to Liability and go for a... I can't do that. I'm going to go out to Scrub. I'm going to go out to Flygon. There's really nothing I can do at this point. Just because the Slowbro is too bulky and the Staraptor it hits too hard. There's really nothing I can do at this point. I can't safely go for Earthquake because the Staraptor is still a thing. I feel like I should have gone out and got my rocks up and tried to deal with the Staraptor in a different way. I feel like that was the smarter move. I feel like that was definitely the smarter move because I can U-turn right now because I don't think he's going to swap out. I can U-turn right now and go into Rotom. That's like the only thing I can do. That's like the only thing I can do because U-turn should kill. Okay, so the Magneton is down and out. Magneton is down and out. Only thing I can do at this point is go out to Rotom, which is going to draw out his Slowbro. Because he has no reason to go out to anybody else but the Slowbro against Rotom. And I could try and... I have to Volt Switch, that's the thing. I'm just going to take extra rock damage. Which is the only downside. Let me check out this Slowbro. I mean, Assault Vest Slowbro is a thing. He's only revealed Scald, which is scary. I really wanted to run Thunderbolt this week because Volt Switch only does 50%. He went out to this thing. I think I'm still gonna click Volt Switch. Oh, I mean, he outspeeds me, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point. Because I want to Volt Switch out into Crook. Or I could just Volt Switch out into Flygon. Because even if he Dragon Dances, I get a Volt Switch out and I outspeed. I'm going to Volt Switch. I'm going to click Volt Switch on the off chance he Dragon Dances. Just to get some sort of chip damage off. He went for... Oh, I forgot Mold Breaker Earthquake. I told you guys in the team builder and at the beginning of this battle, his team obliterates us, and he's Life Orb. His team absolutely obliterates us, and that Rotom was the last thing that we had that could touch Slowbro. He won. He won because we can't touch Slowbro. Only thing we can hope for with the Slowbro now would be... The only thing we could hope for with the Slowbro now would be... on the off chance that we get some sort of crit against it, I'm gonna go out to Flygon because I know we'll outspeed. Because the Slowbro just hardballs us at this point. Let me check. Let me check and get my best option. Let me check and see what my best option is. Because even though things don't look good for us, I'm not going to give up just yet. Okay, so I have to either Stone Edge, Earthquake, or Outrage. I don't feel comfortable locking myself into Outrage because Slowbro is a thing. I can't confidently lock myself into Earthquake, and U-Turn doesn't kill. So I would have to... I'd have to lock myself into Stone Edge and hope for a max roll. And hope that we land it. Because no matter who he goes out to, Stone Edge can kill the Haxorus. How much does Stone Edge do to... How much does Stone Edge do to... Only does 20%. Outrage does more. I have to click Outrage. Even if he goes out to Slowbro, Outrage still does more. So down goes the Haxorus. I forgot all about Mold Breaker, and that just cost me our Rotom. That's 2 weeks now. Against Nips with the Rock Tomb Breloom. 2 weeks, I forget the most obvious thing. And he's free to click Ice Beam. He's free to click Ice Beam at this point. He's free to click Ice Beam. I definitely think the Chansey going for the Soft Boiled messed us up. Why did he click Slack Off? I don't really understand why he clicked Slack Off. I guess on the off chance that I get to go 3 times in a row? And he went for Slag Off again. I guess that's the only thing I can think of. He just wants to stall out the Outrage. But he can live like 3 Outrages. At this point, literally, he can just click Ice Beam again, and that's the end of me. Unless he doesn't carry Ice Beam. If he has Scald, Slack Off, Calm Mind, and Psychic or Psyshot. At this point, it's again, I referenced the battle with Nips. I think the only thing that I can do is to go for an Outrage again. Because if I hard swap, then he's just going to get a free Scald off on my Crocodile, and we don't want that. So, hope I break through confusion. We broke through! So whether he goes for a Scald or not, or if he just slacks off again, he went for Scald. Okay. And he gets the burn. And he gets the burn. So any sliver of hope that I had left is now out the door. It's now completely gone. Honestly, he can just click Slack Off over and over and over again at this point. He can just click Slack Off over and over and over and over and over again. And he wins, because all I have to do is hurt myself confusion and whittle me down from burn damage. Scrub is pulling through right now. And he just goes for slack off. Like I said, all he has to do is he just has to spam slack off until the burn kills me. That's all he has to do, is just spam slack off until the burn kills me. Like I said, that burn is like rubbing salt in the wound. It's like rubbing salt in the wound. Ugh. We snapped out for what it's worth. We snapped out for what it's worth, but it doesn't make a difference because we can't touch him. All he has to do is scald me. I don't know why he keeps going for slack off. All he has to do is click scald and I'm dead. I guess he's planning for the crook. I don't know what he expects my crocodile to do to him. To be honest, I don't know what he expects my crocodile to do to him. And down goes Flygon. I definitely think this battle would have gone a little differently if I hadn't stayed in soft boiled on the Chansey. I don't really think that the Focus Blast not killing the Magneton made a difference. I mean, I guess you could say it kind of did, because even if he would have gone out to the Staraptor, then I could have hard switched to Crocodile, and that would have made a difference then. But I don't know. I think in the long run, it wouldn't have made a difference. I'm gonna knock off. This time it's not neutral. It's stab, super effective. He went for Scald. You can do this. You can do this, buddy. He ate it up. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't live a hit from the Staraptor, and he doesn't get the Intimidate drop either. So this game. I'm gonna click Crunch, but I feel like even a Crunch he can live because he's bulky as shit. Look at that. Just so bulky! Ah! Good game to Patterrz. Good game to Patterrz. Good game to Patterrz indeed. If this means we don't get the playoffs, then that's just how it is. It's unfortunate. But he had a monstrous team and he played well. And I think I misplayed hard by going for the soft boil with the Chansey. And that double Dragon Dance and me forgetting about Mold Breaker as well just gave him the W. So next season we might need to get a better draft and just take another stab at it. So good game to Patterrz. I hope he does well in the playoffs. If you guys enjoyed today's battle, definitely make sure you smash that like button down below for us. But with that, I'm gonna get about. Let me know what you thought. Any misplays we made that could have been done differently, etc., etc., etc. I'm gonna get about. Thank y'all once again for support, and thank you for checking out the video. You know me to that what I need to. Holla!